Putting Together event that was held on the 22nd of March. Don't know what Alice are going to start on.
Well, actually, what I might do is I'll give a brief update, and then I might actually ask Judy just to briefly comment, because Judy's very kind enough to be on board. So we held the event on the 22nd of March, Baptist Church, Newbury, which is our 4th event. Now remember, this originally started off as a one-off event, and we had 4 of them, so I feel somewhat like the Fast and Furious franchise, without the success or the money. But what is interesting is we had the highest number of people we've ever had. So I think, including the Health Watch team, there was something like 92 people there. It got very squishy. But we equally had a clinical commissioning group representing Berkshire Healthcare Foundation Trust, West Berkshire Council's adult social care, all the relevant voluntary sectors to do with mental health, service users, and we managed to cover an awful lot off. And it was really focusing on crisis, because in all our previous events people kept talking about crisis as an issue, and we started off with a drawing of a tree with a less serious, more serious, most serious. And we just asked people to tell us, well, what's your view? Because you might have this idea in your head that you know what crisis is, but it's different to everybody, and it gave us a starting point. So I'll hand over to Judy.
And if we just think about the tree, I think there were 2 things that really interested me about what people put. They were asked to write on a post-it note something that they would consider a significant crisis, or a moderately severe crisis, or a not very severe crisis. Quite difficult to come up with a not very severe crisis, so there weren't many of those. But the thing that struck me most in analysing the responses was that there was a lot of similarity between the professionals and the public's view of what a crisis was. But an interesting difference is that the professionals were more likely to mention suicidal thoughts than the members of the public, which suggests to me that actually they have developed a very single view of what a mental health crisis is, that it's always related to suicide, which isn't actually true. There were also several people from the professionals group who wrote things that suggested they themselves were expressing their own mental health issues, particularly in relation to pressures at work, and I found that very interesting. Now, the report isn't quite ready, and I need to do some more work on the speeches, because I don't think any of us were quite expecting the reaction that we had to the presentation on crisis care, and a lot of people were very distressed, and I really haven't captured that properly at the moment. And I need to actually put that into the report as a key part of the report, and I think it will influence some of the recommendations. But in the report, I have split the recommendations into recommendations for particular bodies and organisations. So looking at what we would recommend health and social care to do, what we would recommend the mental health action group to do, the social care information point, because in fact one of the sessions was about where people get their help from, and we had an enormous list which amounts to about 3 pages. A lot of it's repeated, but it does amount to well over 50 different thoughts about where people get help from, and it's not always informal sources, it's proper sources. And if you go onto the current social care information point website and put in mental health in the search engine, you get 2 things. That suggests that it needs a bit of work. So one of my recommendations is clearly that they need to look at what the people have said here, because it is the most comprehensive list that they are ever likely to achieve of mental health resources that people actively use, from informal to formal groups, but they're all there in the community and people do use them. We've been discussing the nature of the report today, and one of the things we want to introduce is that every organisation is going to be asked to produce an impact statement about what they have done to take forward the recommendations we've made, and we'll bring that together into a single impact statement. So in a year's time we can say, right, this is what Health Watch has said, this is what each of the organisations has done, and this is the difference that work has made. Because unless we can show as Health Watch that we are influencing change, we're really not doing anything. That's what we're here for.
Not just talking for the sake of talking.
So what I hope is that this will drive change by making specific suggestions about what should happen.
Should we not be doing that with Home's report? They had been.
Can I just, the number, what's impressive about the thinking together, I think, was the number of users of
Yeah.
didn't sound quite right. But the number of actual, people suffering.
There were 92 people there, and 48 people were service users or
So,
carers.
yeah, and I think that is what's impressive, because you haven't just got the professionals talking professionals or professionals, counsellors, you've got the people, which is why you've got such an impressive list of what really happens. And that's what Thinking Together has done, it brought together the service users. I think that's been really important.
For the event, it was suggested that this would kick off a review of crisis, which really has to be done with the service providers. I mean, it's not for Health Watch to do that, but how, have you any idea how that's, I mean, I fear that might just sort of fall away and not actually,
Well, this
because
is part of the asking them to produce impact statements.
But is there something else that needs to be done, of sort of sitting down together, maybe getting a group, including the HFT, service users and so on, to actually do a review and try and come up with it?
That would be one of the recommendations, though, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be a recommendation?
It isn't a recommendation at the moment, but that's...
But I think it, again, somewhat comes back to Chris's protocol. Perhaps by doing that work it might actually, but my view is that once the report is ready, it goes back to the Mental Health Action Group, which is a subgroup of the Health and Wellbeing Board, which has to then report back to the Health and Wellbeing Board. Thinking Together again is now coming with this sort of statutory Health and Wellbeing Board to sanction event of the Health and Wellbeing Board. So ultimately they are responsible for the event and its outcome. And this is one of the things we discussed last time in terms of it was so resource heavy for us to do that we were effectively hoping that Mental Health Forum was meant to talk about this, but I don't think it did. I'm still not sure that the Mental Health Forums.
There weren't very many at last one.
Well, they don't send things like electronic invites around. No. So everyone
Perhaps
just.
just only asked about it last one, they're very thin on that.
Well, again, it's one of the things I think we need to make sure they send the calendar invite round. But I have little faith in that.
I would have thought, though, that if the report is showing, and I was at the event, so it's very clear in my mind about the difficulties of crisis, and there's a lot of stress around that concern. I would have thought if the report showing that out, it would be reasonable to recommend that they at least look at it, wouldn't it?
Shouldn't have to take too long, should it?
No. I mean, we can't recommend that they do something about it, but it's
Well,
showing
actually,
that they have.
the Mental Health Action Group has 5 actions, and one of them is a co-produced review of crisis.
Alright.
And that's a health.
Which this was the starting point,
This was meant to be. This was meant to be it.
Right.
So it's meant to be already been increased.
Action 1.
But you could be preventing the suicide rate, couldn't you?
Oh.
You find it that way, the sooner you do this, the better.
Yes.
There's people out there that could die.
I think it's very like the homeless report, funnily enough, in terms of, you know, we nearly have got the information. What do we do with it? How are we going to make it most effective? And I do wonder whether not only do we need to involve the Mental Health Action Group and the Clinical Commission Group, but perhaps we need to involve the senior board members from Berkshire Healthcare Foundation Trust, who I think, if I'm right, have never attended a thinking together. Julian Ems, Rita Stewart. Oh no, Jerry was
Jerry
there.
was.
To be fair, it's the first time Jerry Crawford, who's a senior board director,
Yes.
was there. So I think potentially, and that's just sparked a thought, perhaps we need to go via Jerry to actually say, well, perhaps Julian Ems, who's the CEO of Berkshire Healthcare, who has never attended any of the events over 18 months, perhaps needs to, because it's concentrating on mental health, and the Health and Wellbeing Board have got mental health as a priority. Just a thought.
Right, okay, thank you. The next item